So what does it look like when I take a trade or when I have a call out within our LPP team? What's going on, team? It's Ricky with TechBit Solutions. A super clear setup. I can't say that it's easy. I'll leave that up to you guys. But coin rallied today because BTC was indicating signs of an uptrend. It's something that we captured within our live trading session today. It was a milestone, right? But just like last time, when BTC made new highs, it came crashing down. I don't know if you guys remember, but we also captured that within our live session. The last time that it ran up to, I think it was $69,304. And then it came crashing down and it lost $10,000 per coin. This time, it doesn't look like it's as dramatic, at least not as of right now, but it doesn't really surprise me that people lock in profits at overbought levels. If you're someone that's buying at all-time highs, I wish nothing but the best for you. I mean, you're going to get smoked in this market. BTC always pulls on back. It always has. You're catching it on the top end as of right now. With that being said, we know that when BTC drops, so does coin. When BTC rises, so does coin. So coin was indicating signs of an uptrend. I think at one point it hit 11 or 12% on the day. Great. Coin began to show signs of resistance and curl over, and I shared my trade plan with my LPP team. I wanted to share this with you guys, just so you guys could see exactly what they get access to. So not only do they get access to my live trading sessions, but these are the trade ideas. These are updates of what I'm paying attention to and why. So today, this morning, right, I talked to them about my trade plan. If coin breaks below 260, I will enter and plan to cover at 255. My goal was to make $5 per share on this given trade. Coin short entered, 1,000 shares, shared with them my position size. I shared with them why my position size was lighter because normally I can short coin with 4,000 shares, but I wanted to be a little bit more on the conservative side and explain to them why. It's a risky short. I wanted to respect the risk by sizing down. So again, I'm not avoiding the short. I'm just trying to be more selective and sizing down with that position size. So I hope this makes sense. Getting close to my price target, closing short soon. Short closed. Made 4.7K. Very, very simple, right? 260. I was waiting for progress below the EMA. Got that progress. Entered short. Began to indicate signs of some selling pressure. I just saw some consolidation on the way up. So again, that was my price target. Yesterday's price target per trade that I took on coin was about $3. So I was trying to make $3 per share that I was shorting. This time I had a little bit more margin to work with because it became a little bit more on the overbought side. This is where it pays to be patient. I cannot stress this enough. Ricky, why do you have to wait? Why don't you jump into something when it's overbought? Because when reversals like this happen, you guys know that I love trading reversals, not just shorting reversals, but I love buying the dip on reversals as well. And it's easier. It's still not easy, but it's easier to make money when direction is in your favor. Now, one thing that I also shared with them is that, hey, I did sell early. I made nearly $5 per share, but as you can see, my trade was nowhere near close to being perfect, and that's okay. Remember to stick into your plan and practice structure in this market full of chaos. My goal with our LPP team is to make them aware of what I'm paying attention to. I want them to be kept up to date, but as well as to understand that our job's not to be perfect in this market, and we're going to make mistakes. So this trade didn't even have to go according to plan. If it broke back above EMA, I would have had to manage risk, and that's just part of it. But the intention behind the trade made sense. Risk to reward ratio made sense. Direction made sense. Everything was aligning, right? Bitcoin was selling off, meaning that this was going to continue to sell off if Bitcoin followed. It was just ideal. And the same thing happened with the overall NASDAQ market. And then I had to share that message with them because I wanted to make sure that they were aware that I often found myself when I was first getting started that I would get really upset when I wouldn't capture the entire trade. But if you think about it, when have you ever captured the entire from start to finish a trade perfectly like that? I mean, it's very, very, very unlikely. So why are you holding yourself up to that standard for that to be the satisfaction that you're working towards? Our goal is not to be perfect. Our goal is just to be a little bit better than what we were last time, or at least try to be. And I feel like my trade made complete sense at a price target, the $5 price per share. And I'm so grateful that, again, I made my money and I walked away. I wanted to share this last thing with you guys. Yes, it does suck sometimes when you lock in profits and the stock continues to rise if you're going long, or if the stock continues to sell if you're going short, because you have FOMO, right? You're missing out on potentially have been able to have made more money. But it will never suck more than when you are in the green, you don't lock in profits, and then you go into the red. Bag holding always feels significantly worse, in my opinion, than selling and locking in profits a stock early. And I wanted to share this with you guys as you are maybe at a point where you're either considering locking in profits or you struggle to. That concept, that comparison makes it so much easier for me. Yeah, it might suck when you sell early and lock in profits, but guess what sucks more? When you don't lock in profits at all and you give it all back. So again, just wanted to share my thought process and share my trade with you guys. If you have any questions, feel free to comment down below. I'd love to answer any questions you might have about getting started in the market. And again, we are running our 50% off sale for the LPP group. So if you're ready to tune on in and watch me trade live as soon as Monday, I'd love to have you as a part of the team. And that's the second link in the description down below. So I appreciate your time. Hope that earned a thumbs up. And like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take care, team.